This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Boadu TV suni yema munyina kwa bamfa braso. Hopeson Adorye ene Bernard Monah Yaa Titi ene ne wo mahie na Bernard Monah se wakoto. In fact, NPP 4% omoton to $22 million dollars. Na so mahama bayi to aye juma internal revenue mobilizing within 7 months omonya $21 million. That means NPP epeso mudi o man abro keke no ko ho ne ni modi ne ko hu nya seketwa e na Hopeson na kire se sa EC boss Ukraine be yi no kura ne nya gia majimenza ne nya gia no OSP sa OSP kwa don pene ni mahwe kura on pene ni mahwe na Yaa Titi nso esiso campaign e koso e wo NPP mu we sore na ogina ho anu ato ayampia ba o me squad sore na mato ayampia da ma e ken so squad sore na mo sa so we na mo de bidi Ghana so no na mpo we bien fe bokonsem no nso sesi ase otumfo transfer you nti no resource na otumfo senche bia wode ma president enche bia boko ye be hu asombi ho
Thursday na me kai news. Then I remember that somewhere August 2006 Abra President Kufuor Owo Abaimuno I wrote an article whilst I was in Kenya. And the article was in reference to the purported or attempted sale of Tema Oil Refinery on the basis that na enye jumaye. Na late Banredu na oya Minister for Finance, na onuno edinim. Yeah, we resisted. I wrote scathing articles, we organized protestations against it. Enche bia Akufo-Addo so aba. And who said there was an attempted purchase by a former managing director of the Tema Oil Refinery. Ono ako forming other companies. And a minua Bernard also as a CIO oil labor union or more leader. Offering young from our Rise Ghana and we resisted the sale. Nyana omo can say torno in faswe ni hobium and I ran it down.
Okay.
Tema Oil Refinery. Over the weekends when I heard that last week, and I met say Nyama so I went to tour. Yeah, I was shocked. Say Ghana for Yankasa near.
Oh yes.
When him said tour was to be sold for 22 million Ghana dollars.
Yeah, can't want someone.
22 million was the purchase price that was put on it. Ena ye gina musa to o man ton na sa 22 million nke ye di dada enne within 7 months to ankasa internally generated funds $21 million.
Akwada nya me bi se ho
within 7 months to ankasa etimi raise $21 million. And omodi share refinery no. This is not refinery no ankaso.
Yeah.
Omo other terminal issues. Omo so omo storage tanks, your friend farmhouse. Into the farm house. And other companies omo products into charges no sikana omo nye fi ho no. And no internally generated funds in 7 months, it's about $21 million. In some me pese me be that ofidie so in say. You mean there have not been internally generated funds until this regime? Naturally, say Tor always had internally generated funds. Why more and na omo fasa sikano and they were not doing any work with it. So what's the Operation Recover or Luther? People will start crying, but some MD has come. Internally generated funds, and yes, say omo compare this year.
Yeah.
And they are refitting the refinery. And under normal circumstances, almost say omo ye shut down krampa. Omo ko amanone na omo kofa brochiri na omo be engineering work. And it takes them 6 to 8 months. But we omo anko bibia Ghanaians are omo wo ho no Ghanaian engineers no. Omo in less than 4 months no, they have done and completed the thing, and hopefully next week they will start operating. No foreigner, no engineer was brought. The Ghanaian expert and omo ye adwuma no. Yeah, from 28 your friends say cubic meters. Omo increasing the capacity to 45 cubic meters with a potential to do 60 cubic meters a day. And just going on a tour, ekodru ho na MD ni ho, na ni deputy ni ho, into because she and na moesi and offer the another director. And na yani omo koye. You can't believe. I was just standing there like, okay. Enti say ye pese Ghana enko ya.
Yeah, ebeko ye. Oh yes.
So all the state institutions that we claim that they are not running and not making profit, you know, yeah, they pay their MDs every month. The MDs have bungalows. They take fuel.
Yeah.
They give them V8s. They give them saloon cars. And yet those institutions are not running or making profit.
Yeah.
Probably this appointment of the CEO combat.
Yeah.
Any omo ebwano omo ye adwuma wato no, we need to commend them.
Sure.
And that other state institutions must see the vision. Say near no, let us hold it tight. Build upon it. Then others can come and join. Otherwise, I just think that I should clap for those young people.
More combat into TV so kakre.
No, seriously.
Oh yeah.
Hopeson, seriously, Papa no. Ejuma like me. Oh, I am thrilled.
The
former MD appointed by Akufo-Addo. Oh, that paper.
One story crab by
me protest crampo.
Oh yeah, because me Kaiser the last time I
no 22 million.
And omo Kaiser for the past 8 years to anya adwuma da.
Yes, omo nye not one single operation. Bibia omo running it down.
Omo shati bibia down.
And to add into the unkwachi omo nyina nko.
Eno ni asem no.
Omo da no. Ah na che say yetu omo kana enye yi. Ade ntina ye nchi o.
Yeah.
Ya so we obahunu so okrom ha say ache. What's a PDS je Ghana sikadi up to now hwensi.
Oh yeah.
What's a hwensi?
Oh munya ho kura sanka nko mo de ye kura
PDS no say na court no aye ruling and they abrogated the contract. It is say omo abrogated and omo ka say the contract was not done no. Omo amode bae no. President Mama cannot sit down and allow them to go.
Yeah, bills no
fambra and omo so amokofa sa dubious deal no e de buy no. They must be made to account for it.
What do you think Peter Bawu so fire Emma do loso ni sit.
Oh yeah, ni nyina kan bi.
Ono na akwako blow over. From say oh yeah be kire pa.
All right, that's my brother. Edmond Combat, Managing Director of Tema Oil Refinery.
Asante Beko.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Now, I think it's over the weekend, Institute of Engineers and Technology.
Some young boy. Very young boy.
Award.
Very young boy.
My friend Akwadanyame, in Sanchirania, all year what no, it's mind blowing. Just an and when workers need be Kasa. One more cases to be say. And Yama combat area water no who be there for the past 8 years. Because I don't know it was shut down for 8 years, you know, you man da.
Make a control room, no.
You have to take combats.
You could do control room, no. And then the man said, look, they want to start work. They are almost reconstructing the reserve control.
Yeah.
And the first one, there are 2 others, they just have to refurbish and put them into use. Into BBR, they can check in soil level, electricity level, weight level, BBR from that control room. And you can see the amazing engineering worker,
sure.
Ekoso. And almost say within the past 8 years, Tor was shut down.
Shut down.
The bulk of the Ghanaian people went and constructed Dangote refinery. Ghanaian workers. Duduano, ebi wa Iran. Ebi mu ako UAE. And so majority of the workers left. Inti ebi mu kwampo amoko retirement no come back ekofre o mobile say yebama mo contract. Na monye juma so that the new ones can learn from it. So they did not go outside to go and bring anybody non-Ghanaian to come and work. It is Ghanaian engineers. Anna yedi aye juma no. Do you know how much money we save and preserve in this country?
Yeah.
Oh yes, sir. Because it's the authorities, president and the ministers, I'm manufacturing say.
Yeah, Jumano. Now my resource.
Under NPP, what you have no beat ni fear, no the control.
Or control, Jumano.
What you say? Many we train. Yeah, baby, you see. They're also da.
And the comfort zone. And no able or man Mobi.
Because you are the president.
Yeah.
And you know, you over cutting the fana. Oh, to you so because a train now is a main train.
Now, watch your Kwan Casa or Nam Kwan so close to Dubai was a while negotiate I didn't put an open negotiation. IPPs, you know. Now Gabi, our friend, said, Massa, and your marker say we sign. A home minister of state. Sign.
What said it?
What the fuck was that? Sign or sending agreement to the Minister, no, I didn't know Shana, no, was so quite negotiating. No, Shadow Prime Minister, friend, said, sign my idea, baby.
Let me mention name. I visited Napo. Energy
Minister, no.
Anna, Chese, Mekosrano. You do go. I say, more very well. I'm saying, I'm going to buy. Look, a lot of energy contracts.
Yeah.
Our Ministry of Energy. Just say, or more can over that sign of Finance Ministry. Anna Naponia way.
Yeah.
Tank farms we almost top products, LPG, diesel, and this is where they actually got their money from. Oman IMF, Oman Bisa Ministry of Finance for Sika. They got their monies to retool tour from the tanker services.
That's right.
Wow.
Sabi. Napo otiase. Ana ontimi me cancel fufro. A lot of energy contracts were signed without or no notice. Now, a group point here, we hear documentation near friend. Or case wonya.
Really? Na any really. And Napo and na okoto GMPC. Now mo pese omonton GMPC. And I say onjin tumuno. Now why na ye board chairman and Freddie Blay.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised? Why energy tum say GMPC needed to be auctioned? And you can for that mo.
She Myanmar a course under previous government no. Say abayi kase or take action. Why you obey we no? Na
party ne muni pasa.
3/4 of the leadership ni na go insawam. So on yet no.
Wow.
I am telling you, Myanmar course no na just emfa kwan mu. Like nkrofo aba be dada yen. Say the bank guarantee aba. Ko hwe ya de be fake. Minister said no, you just here. O broke over here, what we do was it? And you see a better over. Now, which there no harness of fire.
Party harness of fire. Hey, all right.
What is of fire?
It's just by the way.
Eh? Mami Gawi, the push you had a bit. Omukase, Omupe, you know, as on the contract and I know the sign, would him or no minister, but would him quite almost almost contract. And 2 year documentation. I don't call report to number Kufado. Ana Kufuado friend no say adechia wo hia no who say asem we to ye fast no year documentation fast. No sign here. I know somebody no the call finance. I know the copy car who say or mo receive or stamp media no so. I know mo answer. And the all connection na yimu na boko. So draw. Already. Just say you to two man left right center. I don't know my why you even had why no ya don't know the channel. Afi na uja for ni mo twa.
Yes, wa obey wa adwen say na wo be block kwan bi e be fa so aye be lutu o man ni bia no ne ye de wato.
Oh yes.
Etam kruwam.
Yes.
Now that if you can't beat them, join them.
I didn't know my boss was also fire. Alan Chamanche didn't know so fire. All because of some of these things.
Okay.
But although they all come back at your plane say I do way M1 and Timinye. Or back at your street. So no. I didn't that hono M1 or mine and I will not do it. The suffer or you can say suffering will come in no nasichra no. Eti etoda I no be kase last we obi bisa say ade na bebia ya na anam say ne medi mani ehu ada medi hu adanse what you say say ukọ energy ministry na sa dubious contract yi last ukọ ya utimu say obi kra wo ni certificate of commencement wo ni like nothing obi onum kra na wo register you know kra na nya yi o akwa put in applications or register company o ni amano contract na dada any ade Nijina was or no one yet. Now, what tracy pans so a particular line. There is a particular line be, and as a family beer, sa contrast no a coho. I don't know a coho and a poor wonder we are minister today. Omohansi as in saying, no, oh baby. Okay, so Mocas or more de power contrast near the other. You almost sign or Minister of Finance. 9 cases a hold almost signer. Media. We show. Naka you go be say or best or Jania kwa America. Because one can send him say near white no amount for a cast of mu komua. And say no be call this 15 times. What I say? You be jelino no that no as you didn't free her body as jelino. Ni as obe ko jel bebre. So it is some of these things, you know. Me anya me wanwa say President Mahama and penny for Amakwan say, Obianye the Juma. I just say, Obuye Juma, near Manso Yeding, Koso. That Obio Hodoma, oh, yeah, and you don't have any background in finance and now, if you now control the financial institutions in this country, what do you expect?
No collapse banks.
What do you expect? So, you know, and rather meet here a year, not all cash and be said. We get 29 billion. How would they collapse banks? Nanka banks in here just 9 billion. And they did 29 billions. Billion are collapsing. Now 29 billion. What person was a banker? You need 400 million. It is a what divide here. Nanka, say, more than 20 banks. More than 20 banks. And cases all this says it cannot collapse here. Establish. It is a bank if you cry watching on us 1 year. Would the one casanka you were nuclear sa banks in Ancasa Crania Day? Nakasikana or the cocoa gunu. Naka they are establishing new ones. You can net menu say. Okay, well, indigenous banks, you know, be brave. I want to say, as social media now. It is a new MD combat or a Juma. Oh, yes, bo nabaso. What's that make us say was my classmate be or also near friend of combat. In fact, we ref in a first name. Just say, or no, so no, your school na or ya yipa, and this a new idea. And ye Saturday say, or you know, now 1 year Jumano na employee. I shall say, ya shall say, ya bo abasono, memma no ye, ye Emma Timunya de Bebre. Go all loud. They make sure. What was say ye Chinese in Libya BC private refinery?
Yeah.
What would the effort of government in that?
So much.
The government the effort of the president.
Refinery, no.
The effort of the sitting president. Yes. The effort of the sitting president himself in that refinery me told you na me bisa me say
oh
yeah so mo constituency me ba
na me wo so mo cast be 3 na esanso na me say na refinery say ya adwuma
omo ya adwuma and NPP no omo pushi
omo gu o mine de
omo pushi bibia de ko hodom because that man is a good friend to the GMPC board chair, a former GMPC board chair, former chairman of the NPP. Nadanfo pa. So on the no. Etino, just say, you push your mind at the end of Fankoma, that private, you know, no make iska. Na sika o mu make no at least. Almost so jo mo chefa na o mind no air sofa. This is the kind of people na omudi o mind anim. So on the no. Eti Ghana for me de emre bia na me ka se ye damase se mutie yen ni ye ka change motie ama change aba me say na me ka change do say me candidate an we ne de but change no aboa Ghana papa just imagine say nanka NPP are retaining
power say nanka turn agu
turn ho a hwe ensemo epiepie ba hwe national service hwe national service no attorney general mesra mo bia de no because a grand scheme in 24 ya where hwe mo kobu yo in 24 sika no bu ya Jubilee House no mo de ko
no mo discan ko Jubilee
oh me so omo di agran ensemo e be bruce ogromaje no ho Esema be bruce opromaje no. Hwe omo ti wono mo no. Omo hihye mu sabre. Asibe ni omo nkrofo nyina no. Ya fra omo abo omo ano. Na mo de momie momo ano. Mo nkwa na mo kwakọ hyensa wam. Ye be confiscate mu properties. Mo be ba no na mo be starting from ground zero. Na nkrofo na mo di sika no komo omo no. Omo me ba be ka kire mo se mo ya kromfo. Mo ya kromfo. Sa no mo be ka kire mo.
Yeah.
Me attorney general me wie kra me hwese metima fa office wono ma esi akoko bia yi no bi so na fa omutimi to ade no why hwe me gifted eya me offer se offer me offer ba ko ne ma me chese everything na ebrebi ana me tra fidie so adwumre na mka se de NDC for ye me offer se no mani nyo wo ye deputy. There's a general, you know, MD na nkasa na ono ho no. Ono no mu modidi. Ana deputy no, ana budi na si yi so. Ana femi ma process go through. Answer obi betima fiscal wafa. Ana the day ba form kakra asa sorry the same thing. Look. Hwe. Abaya de yese o pepeni bi ahia no. Ade na di nkomo bi. No mo broko no. Ana wo ye na adwen sa ne obekasa. Or catch you beside your obey biem. The next morning, their friend say, oh, pay no persuasion. What were you know? Nipa close to 14 and a two. Now, what rather young couple? Nothing, panicho, say, oh, yabutre, one to no boss in the Kaka. Hey, Omoboa, speak out.
Exactly.
Speak out. Moses says he can't do the akoma won. Moses said no the akoma won. What must ye din? Mozumu ye din. Me.
Scanner draw so.
Me say me kwa to the general. So betima protective offer say na mamia. Won biem. Na ka obo kun krofo a, wo mudu om kwakọ gyina. Ye ka de say court honum. Wo mo ma no ma ye say tam. Wo mo ma nan fofo ayeye say tam. Wo be kwa kwhye nsa wom asopa. Wo dwene wo ma ho. Open up. Bernard Monah. I say no by elections. I say no by elections.
Oh, I say no.
My credible information tells me say e honum na no mu yisika free go. My credible intel. So the whole thing was a grand scheme. She near mo etim no ye ka se ye ka mo be dwane afri krom ha o. Mo be dwane afri krom ha. Na me One say ebra ye ka ajapadia ye na o mode makokot. Afi ni ebe call case management. Ye be sha se adua bia be bo okrom ha se no. And see a static case no. What you say? Bernard, me say wa fa phone. Ana say won fa phone. Ana wode me akokot. Say me dey asem ato so. Meanwhile no. We did you know, when him say phone no.
Wafa.
But because the man can photo and get you can say evidence
in no.
Na evidence no. You beji wo wiem. Me bodua say nipa no de ma akokot no. Say you no crazy odi mu hwe. Ana odi me kokot a won fa de ho ni enko free. What you say? Na say odi mu bi pa. Court no ye enko the 3 times. Na da no mbekasa. No obi asusu behu. Na bia na me bodo me mbode keko. Me bo me aye the coverage ankasa.
Ba press conference.
Most sorry, just say, look, what you go round, share burdens, new development also. It's a sin for you. Share, you were a branch you do, Brumasi. Say NPP, can say, President Mahama, Pesu, NPP for one state line now, one branch of doing now.
Okay.
Omba kunina. Look, I dimu heya.
Yeah, dimu heya.
Obi di me fa hodum oh, we die ni. Anu wo kire me bi egu hodum say, me so me nko apply di. Na me say bo.
Me de ha me nam he.
Me nam he. Man ko apply. Ene wo kwa ya bubu high rise burdens. Ana ya de ko hodum. Ye di gugu ho na je for no de ade no. Who be wia yen that was at the aba be di atem.
Yeah, no aka just wa mobra.
Yeah, e ko so Ghana no. Enti combat enhwe say wo ye aduma ni nyina no. Obe dive into it so on per committee bi no monhwe just dubious activities bi e ko so nti ade agency ka no.
Yeah.
No mo wia wo mo di aba Attorney General for na fe ni o mbe no motima ye. Enti NSS ya ye wi akoja me Attorney General.
Mate ye beko.
Ye beko ko biebie mo.
Ye be bie mo ho. Niam bi wa se ye biem. Ni ye obi an to da kwa wa say as I said that the name is Century Refinery. Oh yes, Century that's it. As I kind of follow the mapa. All right. But the answer say petitions are there call for the removal of electoral commissioner and the 2 deputies. They say the special prosecutor come. Presidents are referred to Chief Justice to establish a prima facie case.
Yeah, but many waka and some way over fidie so.
No, what campaign?
And Amaka say, I am surprised. Said Dr. Bossman. Energy Mensa Omodaso Eye Juma Ewa Electoral Commission. If he said all political parties, including the ruling government party, NPP, etimi quality election results, know the outcome 2.5 days before the Electoral Commission could now come and make a formal declaration. That declaration only was a mark of gross and crass incompetence. Time being, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, over here, the announcement will lose the elections. And OG2.
After the next morning.
By 9:30.
Yeah, the next morning.
Now, my political party. They are not clothed with the infrastructure that the Electoral Commission has.
Yeah.
They have their results. Or when them say they have lost. Not only say we lose the presidential elections, you know, or to say the overwhelming majority of the votes and constituency have gone to the NPC. Moment after that, John Mahama accepted the victory. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
All political parties, and hear me, yeah. Me and I participating, or I was not allowed to be on the ballot box. No?
Yeah.
By 11 p.m. that night, Now there was massive jubilation in my house. Say you may na yekunanchi.
Sa no wan fra mi ama me.
Say you may na o beba sankana.
Na me gina do me kwa benya.
Na want me mba sankana. Say nyumre no. We had to kill a cow because the number of people that thronged my house. Just in celebration of say ye nyina ye declare support at the Amajo Mahama. And the wedding could come and see the jubilation. And Eba 8, no, Nami, I was satisfied with constituencies because now I was just, then by 8 p.m., John Mama was in excess of 140 constituencies. Until now, I have fobi etiminchain. I had overworked. Don't forget that on the 5th, I was in Accra. On the 4th, we went and had an accident in Esasi Bontifufu. Okay. Yeah. And then on the 5th, I had to come and support the NDC in their final rally at Medina. On the 6th, Anopa, I had to struggle to go to Tamale and drive from Tamale to Wa to go to Sankana to go and finalize run until I was tired, completely exhausted. Until 8 p.m. on the 7th. Now, I say, I will say, Dabi. I say, oh, elections is over. John Mama has won. And at the time now, I say, Akodano. Your mama had over 140 MPs. And the way the trend was going, places that you did not expect NDC to win. Master, they say, I was so centrally. Minister for Interior. No, Charlie. Nanyama, I say, so I just said, oh.
Let me go and sleep.
Let me go and sleep. These chiefs, so I went and then I switched on the television for them. And I went to sleep. Me say by 11, 12, before I realized my house was full, the noise, I couldn't sleep again. Me piana amam for a jubility. So they had to kill a cow that night to start to prepare food to take care of the people. Jean Mensa took 2 more days to be able to say that this person has officially won the elections. Chair, elections, nomination forms, Ofilibi.
Yeah.
So offer omo omo forms na omo de ma ye no errors na ewo forms na omo de ma candidates say yanko feel no you cannot count them. And na me bubo so at the time they said that my form they identified errors. And I pointed out their own errors. One of the errors I take note of is that if you want to write say me a bema na me oba what do you say?
Male or female?
Male or female?
No. What is
sex?
Sex.
S-E-X. No.
X S-I-X.
That's sex. Wow.
Muchro X-I-X. Intimate make me actually 7 and I 8.
I say a number.
You make all those mistakes. You wanted to talk about presidential elections, then you went and said parliamentary elections in my presidential form.
Wow.
You make errors. And your errors, you are allowed to carry. But also, Obia ye error, and it's hard error, no, and to me, manipano and kujina elections. As for their pronouncement to say near Dr. Bosman Kai say NDC is a threat to democracy. And near all threat to democracy is actually the anchor of democracy. Can you continue to be in office?
No.
So I didn't think that I say or say a petition or 7 petitions. So yeah, media non koye. Media non koye. And I'm sure say mature media as an individual, my party also right as a political party. And many other people who decided that they ought to go and yet themselves Mombeko. After all, energy in Mensa in declaring the elections results say Oshenim.
Or say it is finished.
Or say it is finished. What is finished? Ejuma bonina no odi wo hono. Eno na na awie. Into onankasa nim say awie. So what is he that they want the president to and the petitions in the under President Akufo-Addo, petitions were sent to President Akufo-Addo on Jean Mensa. And many of them who sent the petitions, you know, or the copies of the petition at the pre-abonting, and my who said, or the petitions here come presidency. And the petitions for the removal of the Electoral Commission, no, I'm even surprised that they said it's 7. Because I know, say, so Mofa near Akufado and Mfanye Jumano, and the current ones, including says people working within the Electoral Commission, Ankasa a petitioner. I'm sure that there should be over 30 petitions on the Electoral Commission. And it will not be long. I'm sure that in the 1 or 2 weeks, Justice Bafu Bonini Omuko from Mubashim, they will come out that this level of incompetence, mediocre, this Electoral Commission, yeah. Jean Mensah was appointed chairperson of the Electoral Commission. All of a sudden, yes, Yankoye limited elections in electoral areas. Jean Mensah said that Yankoye no district offices.
And registration.
Registration. Limited registration. Yankoye no district offices. Hopeson Adorye say, if you want, only Bole Bamboy, only baby or more district work. Bole.
And if you Bole Bamboy.
Just on the road. Unko inside interiors and San Obedru Bamboy, you will take 3 hours driving a V8 from Bole or from Bamboy to Bole. 3 hours driving on the main road. Now, see, Obia our Bamboy, only car, only moto, only sachre, on Fanny, on Namdadi, Sisi and Wadain, ne Kagdi. Na on nanti enkodru Electoral Commission office. Bole. Okodru ha na omo se machines no emfa yie. Nti obeda, so invariably the person will spend 1-2 days to do a registration that is free. Ye car. Now ti ho to nyum. Unti obia. You force people to go and do that. When we pointed out that it cannot be done. Onim ne oye. I said they were creating registration centers that were not captured by Onankasani publications. This is the Electoral Commission we are talking about. This is the Electoral Commission we are talking about. And I don't think that there is any merit. Media, watch it. I think that she has overstayed her welcome as chairman of the Electoral Commission, and you call IPAC meeting. Hopes now owned by IPAC. You call IPAC meeting. One IPAC meeting, yeah, Kwako Druno. Yeah. Now, Jean Mensah is a scam. Now, Ceciano, police they have cordoned the area. IPAC, political parties are coming. I've been there, and I worked for a lady. Omoji in a bag. They searched through her bag, frisked the bag, Eddie Bibian, and Omoji bag on NSA bag on Intimicum.
And I pack it.
Do you understand? They went through her bag, searched everything. Omuye, they say you still cannot carry the bag in. Why did you have to search the bag? And they will frisk you. You could do IPAC mo. Yeah, na policeman. I think I've said this before. Jean Mensah say what to say. The policeman was just behind her, and now we're dressing in a riot gear. Me babe kasabia na policeman no ehwe any ni bonyo face. So I got up and said, look, anytime I want to raise my hand to talk, this policeman at the back of Jean Mensah is intimidating me. Onye member of IPAC, he cannot be in IPAC. Then other people supported me, say, well, no, it doesn't make sense. And then eventually we had to ask the policeman, nobody will get up from IPAC to go and attack Jean Mensah. And if we are coming to attack Jean Mensah, you one policeman cannot even save the Jean Mensah. Now every day, soldiers. Abra, it is only the president that can go or be guided by soldiers. Jean Mensah was being protected by soldiers. And Kenya Boni and the Uji were electoral commissioner. Do you need soldiers to guide you? So, well, since the electoral commission was seen as your personal and family property, and you will see that when you hold an office, some people were sitting in that office before you came.
Yeah.
You ought to do good to all manner of persons, irrespective of their level of hatred for those people. Yeah, the PNC that I lead since 1992 has been consistent in contesting elections in this country. Jean Mensah disqualified PNC. Jean Mensah disqualified PNC thinking that is Bernard Monah. Also, Otime Asun. As for Kisi Ajabi, I think it came too early because Arise Ghana was just planning a demonstration.
Oh, okay.
And we had a meeting. And Hopeson, sometimes I'm not there. Mufa, special prosecutor Edieba, the only reason why you were bringing that office was that Martin Amidu was peacing in his old government. Wachro, in Sema Mode, Ejinemu, and you campaign to remove John Mahama. So now mo pese Martin Amidu, Onimumu, near Ekosu or John Mahama administration. So you will make him special prosecutor in order that he will deal with John Mahama and collapse the NDC. Obaya, the evidence was not supporting some of the things he himself wrote. Intina yedi. Yewa na mwakofa government official one, Airbus in Semi Yadiaba. Why Shishe Musa, they went and concluded that she knew as far as John Mahama is concerned. Martin Amidu got frustrated. Oba Bekase, and no Ankasa actually was being special prosecutor. Say, President, una say your officials, you give them unfettered access to examine near Ekoso. But Okose ya na ken ofulata chokino. Okose ya na wa chokino. Okose ya na wa chokino. Afred ye otrane epistula na ahomache ken ofulata etinifie. It is in that thing he stated the mother serpent of corruption, President Akufo-Addo. Only mother serpent. Until corruption ni nyina no near odi omunim the president. Until ken ofulata di na yeketua. MD of Boss Asante Beko na yeketwa ni esi wa national service no munyina omoye Akufo-Addo nimma because he is the mother serpent of corruption. Afedie you went in to try to prevail and a papa no resign here mukofa Kisi Ajabi Edibai. And I keep asking, what is the special prosecutor supposed to do that the Attorney General of Ghana cannot do? But Ebedru baby no. Attorney General Nankasa Kase, and for Godfrey Damino can say, only Attorney General Achishem until we are here to say Attorney General can carry on with some duties. Let's say you crafted an act knowing very well that Attorney General's functions cannot be hived up because Constitution and the Attorney General, the power at the man. So the office of the special prosecutor is useless and is more than duplication of the functions of the Attorney General. And no, and Kisi Ajabi, in my opinion, only Ken Ofurata akoye deal. And wama Ken Ofurata ejane.
Hey,
oh, nah. Say a phone call. No answer. And I'm better letter. I will respond. Only can for that akoye deal. Because now no make I say Obia ehun. The kind of pressure Gabi mounted and his choice was Kisi Ajabi. No, nobody knew Kisi Ajabi. And once Gabi pronounced Kisi Ajabi, Akufo-Addo appointed him as the special prosecutor. Does Gabi move without Ken Ofori-Atta, or does Ken Ofori-Atta move without Gabi? They were two partners in milking our nation dry. Inti, who say those are now ebano, edoso, or my Ken Ofori-Atta APA. Knowing very well that Ken will not come, because 1 minute. And now you come and declare him fugitive of justice. Attorney General say, okay, why you follow process the no Interpol any obia essay ye betimi into wo de fa baby a why ye wadwuma no akodru no fa breyan, then we can take the next action. Omom o ka kire Ghana for say justice moves slowly, that you cannot speed up. Attorney General no essay baby a wo wadru a untimi nkwa enim no Fabra na yaso yanhwe. I feel you need docket bia, only any procedure bia at the command Attorney General. Are you not in cahoot with Ken Ofori-Atta to ensure that Ghana is milk dry? So I'm not surprised that there are petitions already. Like I said, Arise Ghana, even as these petitions are on, I'm sure that our protest against Kisi Ajabin will not stop.
Okay.
And we will take it up.
Commander.
Yeah. Jemensa. And the two deputies. Me famfree Jemensa. Na oye obiana me penasempa ana like me cherish no. The year 2000, before the 2000 elections, we say that was where you organized the first presidential debate.
Yeah.
Na aye. That time no very young na yi remember penasempa. I just say na me follow no. In fact, when we are talking about democracy, the Fourth Republic, were part of it, what you mean a burden. At a point in the institution, na omo any three political parties general secretaries. In fact, omo and omo MPs were parliament. My names were extending to others in the I didn't know, but omo parties are no more MPs or parliament there. Na omutu omu general secretaries every month any other. And na a good thing.
My church na me youth organizer became general secretary. I'll stretch the mukatra.
Okay. Chese, ya hu ne ya obeye chairperson of electoral commission afede. Chese bibia jinsem any other. Na we yan ko famre nyina na yan fa so bo no mu Akufo-Addo. Because or no anekoko bie sa kwan no to ho. Afarijan was the electoral commissioner through Lawrence Penso befa mu Kofo Penso eba Mercy Penso ema yebebe wura President Mahama the first term say after election petitions or the call retirement and President Mahama appointed a new Afarijan was not removed. Or retire and as you see a new chairperson and they appointed new chairperson. And then before say, hey, yampene, that American people. As ye, oh, yeah, the sitting president or no namrano man of quine say, or appoint you be. Or appoint you be, I'll say, won't you say? Nasa didn't buy ya, nature's a quacoya, NPP take you over, pet. I can tell you, up to now, Charlotte said a petitioner no, no, Bernard Monah.
Charlotte.
No petition yet.
No signing, you know.
Look, every make I say all these things were orchestrated at the Jubilee House. But we here, you know. Everything was done at the Jubilee House. So we understand up to now, you ain't anybody didn't be seen there. And they call you. It is the way ya. Esimpa ye na manfo sorry. Oh, and she said, "Go say ni na eka keka ho." Let just say what you said at all. Say obi susu ba, ono susu betimi. I investigate. No, no susu de ne dia ba. Any ade. Ana o ma no call ya akokofa Jemensa. Pa deputy. no mo say boss master crowd no ye test com for patron ewo eye legon etu ono no de o da no ho adi say o ye say enti mo hwe na o chinchina twan mo say David na mi o mo fa head of IT no obuno
yeah
na o kasama NPP any ade wo mo no ba ya ma focus ya si chinchina twan Agufo Adwade tell me say na me wo timi sesa na adwene ano yes anu mani na nka mo nya adwuma no mpo na nka honte na Ghana fo hu say oh adwuma de hwate what you say anna ehun kokwasa look the mesa declare President Mahama president elect what declare no say aka 9 constituencies bia wo muntimi enya yinwiye na okasa na ni nyina bom ne de ma eye Mahmoud Baoumi akra na still ano ensisa the who won the elections enti no obego ahead go ahead no President John Mahama nya 56 point something without the 9
yeah
ana Baoumi nya 41 point something without the 9 nine no be kan ho mu ye bibia wie ye no na President Mahama move akọ 57 point something na Baoumi ate aba 38 point something 38.3 another smaller parties no so ejinya dey so munyinya wo mo ko gazette na manfo tima kwakọ ye kululu ase ye gazette ne 41 no na the man gazette 56 no am ko gazette 57 eti ko fa de na say wo check ya wo say e dey asabugura emfa eti wo say what do you expect eti ya an official gazette an official kululu ano mo ye so no mo ka aka 9 pe na ne so dey aka 9 no pe na je me say ko you see initially nanka Mempese nke bedru sa stage way. At least President of the Republic, when I am president. So wo nhihye bi year once all your state institution, president has the right to be having that kind of meetings and other things how the democracy we can build upon and in the kakeka hu nyina so hu ne tie no. But ocean we may be up to now na dear hwe ne na na ekoso wo IPAC ni ne kaika ho. Look, how can a country like Ghana, the fourth republican state, na ye call elections na ye call no constitution na ma kwan say utimi call as independent candidate and a political party so etimi call and yes okay ya TBB e friend no IPAC Interparty advisory committee.
Yeah.
Said that time, you know, what mo share ya, and say ya interparty and independent something. What when you tell? Our man is but just a kuwa ejinaho. So we call elections. Once you matter in the elections, you are participating in the elections. You know, as a set of meetings, you know, mo kwa ukobi. James and Kwan so independent phone kobi. What kind of nonsense? Say parties to do here will be share independent for seven more than one. Sebio, seven more than one. Sasa will be then waka. I don't think political parties and take a decision. How can independent for gas a decision or take care no money as here? How do you synchronize it?
Even balloting.
Balloting, brother. Just here, political parties we and say about the and yet about damn someone. How can this thing happen in the country like Ghana? How? Yeah, better the same day. The same people, the same voters are going to queue and vote at the same time. You need two different, you say, two political parties, you have two independent. Are they? And what do you do? Me first, but say dear, I fully support the remover. Mamu manage. I don't know. What do you say about Obi a wojina independent be suffered because omo deny accreditation. What do you go to deny? One can say accreditation. At the top level, officials in you know, I don't know, crano, brage bremu. After you pulling agents. Omo kono omo the letter call me see there be your person candidate in anga. What kind of stupidity? What kind of stupidity? Bernard Monah mo party enya mo general secretary dey sign.
Yes.
I don't know among say party ni there. The candidate should sign the letter. Eti election day. What the why yapo? Yase ko na o candidate. Eti nipa na ono wo kwanda no.
Ono be da hu ala na manasa.
So dey tie no. Eti o mo ma yan crofo no, ye can say accreditation. Now before then, now NPP for Chama won't to me because I vote ni na ye become NPP.
No, my cofa I know I register my NPP for as NPP agents.
Almost soon they recruit too. Ye can say presiding officers, you know, most of them 90% NPP for. Tino mu kagumusa, o mu kagumusa any ade. Na mo say dey. No ankasa or yes smarter. Kasabrin ko put in resignation di dada. Na ko mana tima consider na hwe se obetimi agya no kwan kakra ene ade. Obetina ho twintwina atwan. Twintwina atwan fo no. On the only no ankasa ko eko escort ni ehwe ade. Onye no ankasa ko eko escort ni ehwe ade. What kind of a you know? Look, you got two by election or eduso. NDC for withdraw one go be. MPP and then independent. Yeah. So these people cannot be trusted in the first place. And to me, may I fully so like. ABC though. Charlotte says one petition penny at you. One
petition crampo no. Nipa na outro and din ni ho. The signature ni ho. Where there 7 with identified people.
Ebi dam kwa so grebo. But say you know petitions no come 15 no. That metie one lawyer bi anu organ. So on etie no. Ebi see that. Sasa di we etimi ahapeza so on dey no na wo ke wo say you ana umu kosro ba for mu pa mu nsu mo je omu beko because in semna
so na person dey 2 minutes e ka zip line assembly no na minutes ka ho asem
good lati me dey minim say justice bafuben obeye ne esese oye e ba no ekoyi because nyama no mo dey atotototo akwan mu no enya de say I mean gross incompetence e bi ni na me bubo so yi what you say declaration of a Ukraine just a problem the na Bernard Yaa political parties within that day now by midnight omo who say oh yes. This is the result now what you honum now yes I na so okona competent person ba na fi otimi bebe yi pisa jabin so no there what him say MPP for and I did the buy initially. Now, omu fi say Matiamidu ene John Mahama omunte mungu enti ka omu ba be yusu Matiamidu na omu de aguda ni mwase enti Matiamidu mrana omu ke kanse o ana bus ana dian na chese watimi ayayi. Now, before then, no, say na Bernard Yaa no. Okay? Who say Martin, President Mahama, the first time no. Now he say I don't know. Say na no open na no nyanti o. Who say no church person pa. Yeah. Church no accusations in the big allegations. Now fe say oh papa wo die nyana say no ni Mahama no oh obegwie no. Ano mukofa no ne vetting ade hu say eh sa nua Martin tintia no chocho nyina no sa ne ngahu
wasu ne makrampo nyane ba okay because they are not my children they are adults
Hey, and someone can say go. Aja, omuye ya naja. Yeah, omo pass no, I know what now. Was say omo fair say onye Airbus. Oye ya onu ahu che hwedim. No nani na mu afede ohun sa de no engoye no. Na o resign. Now o resign no. Something happened along the line. Men kan wa sam sisi ya. Na fe awon say Sadia we ya see there, and mode kise jabin ba. Be you okay, be jam. Within seconds. Nieti anisi announce kise jabin. Hey. Someone was powerful to propose, he said, Adina, we mikra no me jamu a. Just a mode sa lawyer way, abeye special prosecutor. Papa ya wajani. Kenu furiata any gabina de kise jabon e bai ana che say e appointed no wono so ba ye eja kukro na fe ye say e ba sensem o say at a point no mo who say won cooperate so maybe oh sadio mi pese mi yesi no mo cooperate ana mo yesa na mo betunu ano mo mo bi su tro petition e de bra ku fa de ho no refer man jasi tokonu na jasi tokodu tro no ane o reply o se tro de editu so a otimi kan kama eje ya afi de e kokodru ya na chese hwenim na chese se eja no ma no ho no onu so call Airbus no so ye ya no o ka se oh Airbus no ma hwehwem ma ye bibia chese onu so hwenim President Mahama ne ho fita any ade hey MPP 40 kwa pai go MPP for so mo no esi papa isu gina ni o enti sa petition we yakwe I think say it's going to be a national issue in the sense say NDC MPP will agree say papa we wanye dey honko
opposition for na bukura person okọ
I don't see any division.
Okay.
Say, Omanu be divided on Kisejabe. I don't think so. Because MPP for Nangasa per se permanent that. Anna Kwanya na babeto. NDC for so say na dey the why you see egbe the why you go be say yes. Well you can say o ra ya person oyi. Why you be say yes mama yi. Eti no ane ko. Eti ono no dey menim say e national interest. Say ono no be ko. Eti o share the way no say ye nenuama. No. Yeah. You share every year sika near the office of the special prosecutor. Ni enka mum. Ni enka say djuma ben anomaye. E gross can say positive financial loss to the state just like that. Who every moment. Emranda Kufuado ye no wo share that office in there wo ye sen ko de ba beteti NDC keke. And in that now ka say ubetimi a prosecute even a sitting government no. E ye then now Sunday cross kokoshe ho say obey prosecution just oje authorization every attorney general because sitting minister who be prosecute na as attorney general timi clear answer wan clear wa wuntimi wa ho ne je no I don't want this side in the be share just to protect themselves. No, Anna, na Alancha Mateka say, sa existing laws nyina CID special prosecutor nya de nyina yan consolidating nyina one. Nya just one unit fight corruption. And we ya me mami sisi adapade ya obre ozo madania ma yoko. How? But say one person na ya money to me prosecutorial powers won't conquer to me be free attorney general wa and we can say corruption related issues I tell you say you bet me akoyenim enti going forward no I think say see ye way from President Mahama should look at the law no one say obetima consolidate nanka wa ye no stronger na wa tino every attorney general say manage powers a basse yenye prosecution won koje powers in free no any idea I think say nka ebeboa entimi de petitions na akoni na we support petitioners no say nyama entimi nguko ye because say United Party ye body ye structures any ade ye mpe hwe ana mo de afi na mo abanti no mo ntwe IPAC meeting no mpenifo no ko wia na mbaba ye mpe sa ade no biom.
All right, yes, my time na so, but you zip line ade we dey mo ncha me just 2 minutes me we sisi a. And no minister say zip line adwuma wa say ye nya na ye o. Aso condom ne niema. Ah, see na me say na mwem ya papam nyina o so condom.
Na condom na.
Yes, say. Na no nti de ba so won fa mo jan ko fefa hospitals ada say ka so ko so condom. No fancy ye can say.
Condom is condom, yeah, part of health products. But yeah, on a more serious note, say Hopeson Adorye. Baby, I made the number count.
Oh, the never count.
Zip line, yeah, I'm ready by. Zip line. Na me anka say me bra edieni. Na say what part of the story. Or say ni mami and ne papa or yari ya na omope blood
ompe moja
and na kofa we bra emu and ne papa efa mu ewu ya nti omode concept no bae pe
na ni je
ho and kofa bae and na me bi san say na sika no a mode ababetua nipa no. Have you checked it? The cost of the drones, yanke editor planes mienu.
Anya is o.
Nke editor planes mienu. Or more. Beyond that, me ne eya me ya. Ne say me braba omia. Let me say oma akone e na omode ne nsa akoki paper. TF no. Zip line, no edi enim. Kelni GVG, no edi enim. Bibia asika kese ye wo no mo de na akoto enim. No mo de chire, no mo di. Ghana your friend saying post digital
Ghana post.
Ghana digital something.
Ghana post GPS, yeah.
Ono edi enim. Ya moko ye Ghana post any sika no amoko tuya no. Zaye bibia da Google Ghana. In fact, when was the last time you took the GPS Ghana post? Say
Google na.
And okwa no mo say mame Google location.
Yeah.
There is no Ghanaian that tells you that
GPS.
The mame with GPS location. Sa GPS location no ankasa no, it must be run on the Google app. So why are you paying so much money for something that is already free? Of course, we are not paying. Nipa bi. And omo fi say omuni ate.
Ache Ghana
for nyina nti ye no say na ya fasika no na ya che na edi. So that we can sign document and say this is what we did. Zip line, to be honest with you. What is it essentials and no more here? Zip line na wine. Bakuwo na lerugo dabi wale honomo. Some community.
Bakuwo so humachi hono.
So humachi ho baby.
Anna, where do people need the essential services? Medications.
Yeah. That's another question. What's your
business? Enti abra mimi wo nakpanduri emu baby. Ana swamvu baby. Swamvu baby no. Now all the zip line akosi baby. It doesn't add up. And yet we are paying some money. That contract is still alive. It's a mark of gross failure on the part of Akando. Because untimi embe catching say Adiana you see a quack of moja any essentials. No condom all of a sudden is essential. So they mentioned about 5 items.
A mosquito net.
Mosquito net is all of a sudden essential.
Hey, condom is essential.
Oh, condom.
Essential.
Yeah.
Textbooks.
No, condom, yes. I don't know if you belong to if you belong to the church that I belong to, or I used to belong to, the Catholic Church. Omobeka say, abstain. So, warrior, who use condom?
Now, warrior,
so warrior, why are you chopping?
Huh? What's the remove radio? Why say that?
Messi, almost don't do it. If you want to do it, go and marry. So if we want to go by the doctrines of the church and of the religion, sir, they be obia per se on kase or you religious. So if you really want to go by those doctrines, and Ghana Hano, Muslims and Christians, yeah. And the two religions say that so worry amendi. Why are you eating? Why are you eating? Say Juma nature said the doctrines of the church and then the mosque must be reviewed. Okay. They have not been reviewed.
On the straight.
Inti baby ayejina no. Almost say one warrior, don't chop. Minya, if you are not married, don't chop.
Bernard, we share two religions here. We share two religions here. One more dominate your political front. Anamibwa.
Yes.
Krono ekoso na hiva newo.
Newo.
So on the there, I'm saying the age juma. Oh boy. On the dada, ya the dada ya hu. Ya the dada ya hu. Na o hwe sade we ya. Me bia na make say Akufo-Addo na no hwe mo because a time will come. Obi akra nkai ne din e wo Ghana ha say. Say waba be president aba be bibia mo of my Ghana. Bibi bia eye year e wo na ban mo bia no. Ye say e ba wo bia na ye. Enti wo records no hifa. So on the no. But a background there na omo twemba omi akwa kire.
Yeah. Papa na ewo no ye de ama no.
Medwunu ho amenti ase.
Akufo-Addo.
Medwunu ho amenti ase. Oh, me ni e ma me kwan ma me nya adwuma. Yes, economy no ose ni e ma me kwan. Enso ade papa bia ye beka se oh sade we koyie bia no. Eye ono a. Ei, na de papa ndi ni e ma kwan ma ye. Ye ba o kwan e ma ye sa papa no. Na ayi na nye. Hwe Media minister me mushemi. Every center be 88,000.
Yeah. Every center be
Hey. And you have about 6 centers. Hey. Helicopter no boy saying. $88,000 every month.
Yeah.
Every month. And within a year, no, just imagine sika ye to a book keke.
My zip line for.
Me say, ubehwem grano. How many places? And on because oh, you hear emergency yinti mo fa yimre. Ubehwem grana enko ba biasa. Enti we kura say dia kwakoto helicopters. And they are Ghana Health Service for. And Air Force for operating more. Oh, you hear ye no two now they call you hear we no two now they call. Etika emwa. Zip plan ye donation mo ani pa bi antimintinam. Helicopters in Susu there. Ebia, ubetimi de specialist bi kura ka ho. Ama akwakoboa omo interior honum. Ekura bia si ni honum helicopter ntiminsi. Na ye tu sika puduo sei egu. NPP. Look, I regret being part of NPP. I am telling you, I regret being part of it.
I'm not surprised.
I'm telling you.
I'm not surprised.
So on the channel. Yeah, Becca, in some Nagasafe. Yeah. What's your Becca?
Yeah.
Now, Mamphobia, so you know, look, Nippo would in a canon once more. Now, a Juma de Memo Mubia, or Munyamutre. A Juma, Memo Mubia, brutal. Now, you're better taking strategically. So on the channel. Instead of go home, I bet 3 boy, yeah, Ben Honomono. Ati mu de mo nko gym na omunya bibia ati akando shu see say omubetima cancel sade na bi omu diska no ato helicopter bia e betimi aboa year na yo helicopter bi nu a obetima yesa adwuma we nyina
exactly
na ye kan say helicopter ne boy yesen helicopter baako enru you can say $3 million cedis gra you can say $3 million so on the channel now sika yes say ya mama look me said this government Mahama na ban mate say watu din legacy something che oba beja edimpa oba beja japadie bi e dey ama o man Ghana
the total disrespect honorable Anodom pray e dey ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. What person will you campaign? Wouldn't message you? Wouldn't message than to disrespect the president of the land? One was say, arrogance of power now a woman and coy. You see the reason why at the last time I make say some of the people are more ever party they don't deserve to come close to power again. Power, they don't deserve to come close to it. One was said ya ahomaswo asawoma. You are referring to the president to say Ojanfunu no cry to me and no more baba ya president. Hey, now our classmate in John Dramani Mahama. Susu diabe na wujina soa. Wo pesa wodi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya reference point ma baumia. Sanya baumia di intro no. Wa won say President Mahama di intro sa. Sanya baumia wa bon no. Wa won say sa na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa bon. Wa won say enra na make say ya mamo respect ya mo ma ya for respect ne mamo. Na ya according with some respect no. Na manum kasa eno na ma mo jeje ya me aka nsem bi kira mo no. Who refer to president say sa odwanfunu no kra wa ne na mu aba ya president. Hey, umbuade sa karata wem ana momo se yansanfa Ghana nshamonsa mumbu Ghana fo. You have no shame when you for 8 years wow when now wachia honorable another pray look at how one kasakra will struggle in your own constituency. I reach kra abato ne anim se de esi koye takashi ne se de mu chinchima de na ansampo na wunya kwaya akochemba ho wo de bawumia e batoto dwamahama ho. Now wo de ne toto ne ho kra na ka I have no problem. Why do you insult him? Say Janfunu no kra wani na mu atimi aba ba ye president dia ene na ba wumia so abedi vice president. Na wo sa owu sori na wo kan woni mo owu sori akro de. Sa me gina Yesu wu sori wonim sa Yesu no. Wonim sa onyame wu sori na wo kan ne ho asem no. Sa de na wo kan no enso so ahomaso so. Sadia na wo kana me gina Yesu awu sori o se hwan no and so disrespect so when mo na mo ya ka mo say Yesu ye mbu ade na wo bu ade panyi na wo mu ade e be na nkura bu panyi a wo mbu ade wo mbu wo yonku pani na ya nkwala na wo pese ye bu na wo di president atam na meto na me hwew said it wo ya anodom pre wuni campaign message wuni asama obe won say asama okay nyina wantimi anka idea ba kopa yi ba umia bo be ye o yay what say you were just trying to say something to do comparison say President Mahama mpotimi asa ba biem na wo ba mia ne classmate no Mahama ne classmate no na ne na ba toto ne ho na ne na ba ye reference points. And probably Baba will be a dear tray Ghana for Cromano. Or Wapaya watch away. Who can say 2x4 apology no de buy any yaja to mana. Yanyu to mo. What to me? I'm a penty white. Am I yet just say ya funny so Baumia do bar? Aden. Obia na nadu ankasa di ni wadanse se wode ne ba so meya $1 ye esanse Ghana cedi no aye hata obia wo wode ne ba ba susu Dwamahama no obefa $1 no wo 4 cedi no ade ko he Ode kwahe 17 President Mahama na wo pesa wodi ne yesusu duama ba wo mia no se dollar edasan yay dollar edasan ba wo mia cannot even match at all force let alone President Mahama. Get that thing into your skull. Mum bushe ahomaso ahyamoma dokromo campaign amona ma mo ye nyina muntimi nka de potia ba wo mia ba obeye ena akwade metie ya honorable attach ya say omo fa party ni ma journalist omo de be ma economist nti ba wo mia ne economist yo bia no wo mu no Dr. Baumia ni economist ena owo mu no ahu ni economist sibia na owom sinsie ono na mo na ha Ghana no ma creative wo baabi na mo de be ma na na say Ghana ya yetimi yen Ghana ya say President Mahama Daroma baabi abefa bi adane construction site ya kwan fu obu aba form dollar aba form ama enye adwadifo wo mo ekan sidi kakra bia no manya dollar no aha na emu de ahine economics na mu de ahia hwe ye bumu amum ye mumo ye bumu a muma ye mumo mo kasa nya de mo kasa ya na wo President Mahama wanya no abusu ma ka be describe him no said I would describe him no. And you see, these are the kind of people when they meet the president they want to pretend and smile. Now no man na could Rajima Rollins say yes. Well was that now for your market ni abra na o shaky President Mahama. As of penasa mo abroso. As what is ya bonti atemdi we wi asin obedi ni bi. One was some fu another brekeka. Wo President Mahama Bawumia no yonko ne no. One was about Bawumia senya wabon wodi ntro oya munafiki. Muni hwia mo beka. Enti senya yampia na moto amakede de Japan a na mo tubi di kwa mabre champon. Bawumia ntimi nka de oba obeye. Neniamo aka nyina yo over the bar. Ghana card no so ode ba ye anu nti e na digita no eno na boy kro no e wa national service a ye kan ho sika kra ye nkan wieye no ya Ghana card na ba omia na mudi tu ne ho say Ghana card ho wonfaso e che 1000 interchanges no the same Ghana card with digita no e na boy kro no wa national service agito ware ontimi nyi ne ho anu no to say sibe ontimi nyi ne ho anu no Slami achievement abawumia owo legacy ben wo betimi di agina so aye campaign muni bi na munsam buadia mo de ne ba be toto President Mahama ho na 2016 ne kwa Ghana photo abatia President Mahama no President Mahama wandi ntro no anya trofo eya moa wo sese ya humu suban mo mutimi efa asam baako na eya ntro na mo preachia ka ho sema ma na bedane no kore. That is the characters a mo tie sa na mo tie na say ya humu blue black ya humu blue black style bia bi sese ba bia mo de befa bia ya hu shana wo ka say ya try and error amamuo e na Ghana for say ya ba ya nyintumo ya petra and error bia mo sa picture bi now Bawumia ne na do penti kire ye 2016 a ye to ye color TV ko fa black and white no say ye ne bie ye ne da ho papa ade anya no kure mutimi kan na ade na ba no kure mu sa na motie mutimi di ntro ama ntro no be dane no kure enti say mu de fasoro ye de be fa fom. You know why? E was say Ghana ye yie I was say Ghana ye and yes I was say enipa kuo bi omo party bi mu ye no amine sofa Ghana for that Ghana wa Ghana nyina che say sika di akoso ne kro no akoso mo ntimi nyia no ya be ma no se wo mo amine kro no ada no ma Ghana ada na munya advocacy say Ghana for that senior be NPP ye din ho betse na Ghana fo agi atum nti ba bia wo bi abra Baby, I will be abra. Won't mean cap policy ba copen posay. Nakamunami, Ebia Baumi on a year way, Montua Manu no Bessa your way, Munibi. It's a yakam on a year, a young piato. Nasa say no winning bibi. 2016 a bra one more boy, you know. Any route to be a move. Any route. One was our propaganda now, most selling ya money done no crack. Send a mudia muya cool, send a mudia more so crown with your ebony yasid. I nkofo na ekofo ede omo bebu man ni nyina wo mo ye no kredifo nyina mo wo mo si nchen na mo kwafa wo mo betimi adu oman na gu na mo do omo baaye san krofo na da so di ba omi achi enti ade na chese mo nsanya west Asiba mike Ghana ni bia o follow politics yi bia dim enipa wo mo ho wa asem a ye investigate wo mo nyina no edi ba omi achi. They know say Dr. Baumia no betimi manipulate no onu no betimi control no onu no betimi aye de ompe na do kra o ma fa boga anya swan na Baumia na do kra na ye na ya dwene che so ye no nonsense man no onu kra under his watch na ni ase pe kra no akọ atwikwa abrama nyina mo bobi na Dr. Baumia de say na mo de for sale be bo man no mo de for sale e be tare Ghana ho na ma ton na ma che sika na di ni adane nkoa she Yeni dead da hono. Enya sem ketua wo. Obia ni wa. Seven previousa o man we yo yetimu. Ahokyere ba won feel bi. Agesa wo mo na o ma wiawia sika na o ma count mu na o mo pass aye ma no. O mo pe o. NPP party na mu kra no kware akoma na de grassroots. Na wa nyo obia na ye dwanfunu no kra wa ne na mu aba ba ye presidents. Who bondo? Oyanko de president Hama upo bi di no ba omi aye susu dua fa ni susu moam ho na mo wo ho na enka hwa mentrase 38%. O de neighbor 2 to 57 ho ana hu gabo no ene se dia mabo ni kwada me se wo hu hwa se o hu 2016 ade na mo ye no ene niam mo ba ye from 2017 to 2024 no I was some chance ya na mo revise mu note na mo pe kwan foforo mo be fa so mo be campaign na mo pe kwan foforo mo be se mo de ye se mo check social media se mo ka bibi na mo de to no ma ya mo check comments no na wasa mo de ya research na mo hu se Ghana fo ahu mo ntro Ghana fo ahu se de mo ye nipa bonefo ya wudifo ya kronfo enti se mo wa message foforo bi a mo be craft Mama party na ya kono na munim until some of us sisa enipa na edi party na nimu no eye dada na o eye dia nanado dia na adwuna ye nya ye fa ene dia mo be ye no nanado ni ba umya penso no until that face is cleared eno na we yetirim ene no na Ghana fo ye de beto ba tia mo se munimu a wa fofa men fa nko president Mahama so ubetimi criticize president Mahama mamu a obu menfa ne nkoye nhweso ma Bawumia na enye ne classmate no ye Bawumia enye ne classmate ne John Mahama na wo pesa wo criticize no so a you so wesa eye papa na munjai arrogance no ahomaso ahyamoma mumbu obia wakura ni mumbu Ghana fo enti mo kasa te se de mo ti island bi so ne yeso yati ba bi mumbu ade Bushe na muti kroma because mabubo kro no anya sika bi amadwe ya mo se Ghana fo na ayaka ne ye mobra sankrofo we mo on e ba ba hia no aka cho so maame no papa mobra meanwhile sika wo mawia e de fro man no coffers mu no se ko mo jai go mo ne de kreti nwuma e ka wo so wo ba betimi anya ba bi agina se nipa no e na o describe President Mahama say sa wo dwanfuru no kreti mi abaye president. Hey, naga se 2024 abani efiti ya na to ye on. Ye weye. Eni ehun se mu ye wudifo ya konfo na mu bokuro no. Tinya se efiti preko pa. Oti ase. Modi amowa hu. Someone says some way of doing things and jaisa arrogance of power na adokro mo na munwu dia mo ya mo ho na. Na mo anya steady wo ba bia mo na ma ya amamo na nkoso. Modia says a boot for boot. Sa 2016 abrabo no atwam eye boot for boot mu de si ye de betwa yam pene ma mo nse kuro ni biemo dollar timi kwa yadu 17 nafu 122 cities he wo another plan na wo kwa kotofu wala 11 city 38 pesos ye misa wo say na wo ye NPP ni nti wo no ya ba 17 wo turn the same price na me to no under your watch nafu wo ya turn the same wo de Mahama any Bawumia beto one why comparison ye bumu amoma ye mumu o se ye bumu a Muma yo mumu na ade na mo ya no mo gigi yen yo. Jo. Mo be for life na my na yanko.
Ubuefu ana.
Just me dwene ho amenti ase.
You can't think far.
Wona wa say amamwo no tro kan na wa say economy no. Wo dwen ho emia so ya nwe ye ho. Hey. Description no kra na o ma ye no e na hye mabufuo no so dwanfuro no kra watimi aba ba ye president.
Enye bu.
Umbu ade ho. Umbu ade. Na panyina umbu ade no kra so mu. Waya kasa musu e na kwala aba ye mu ade. Na wo panyi toto se sa wa kasa basa se. Den na me so mi fa hia wo. Ye mahama no. Ye ma mo fa da ni mu nya fom bia mu. Sa mre bi na atwa mu no. Ye ma mo fa na ni mu nya fom da. Se mu mbu mo ho a. Mon come space ho no ma. Na mo tsra hye dia ye de be hia mo. E simple. Otimeka, good morning.
Good morning, mommy. Abom tise.
Nyame adom na so e.
Boko David Agbalanyo Omanjo.
Pacho mayenti o.
Yo, mommy, mbese mini anumu bofufo. Obia enye adwibre o. Sesi na o man peni papa ba. Na wo ye potujuma. Nti se omu potujuma de a. Omu ma de dia anko de di me potujuma o man peni ye no. Na omso omunye bi omuye momo omu krom honum and another pray ama ye bu fa na fa we pa e be se just said nketia fisikote akuga se omu so de papa we omu ka bibi nche no because ye ntina se ye be sa de o man pani nim etutu fom bio nti se ye pani fo omu tie ya na ye MPs no omu tie ya omu stop another pray immediately. Anya sana yesu ye sorry a ye be sorry atia ye penny for no because ye nya kwan a e dey o matter because ye dey ya titi wo sie ye titi wo awremu ndi ye say ye penny for 50 kote akuga e do afet get ya mo sorry na mo stop another prayer mommy MC bakupe akoti agbo ganof ene Daniel Asiama me ti omo nyina
yanso ya all right Alberta eni mehu wo Facebook no so Alberta said the dead will not even vote for NPP. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir. Pacho boko. Nyame adom pacho maminti o.
Pacho ye na na odaruju eki na na popular problem.
Me pacho miti o.
Yo. I'm your papa de Bernard. On se no ma de me to check you dance for me to say to the kaka. There is boom on body. I did this to the city. Don Mahama ni toilet in home. No pastor singing. Na God nine no pastor singing. Obuta ni bene. Mpoba kwa Muhammad Papa Crab, we said been I've been one. Hey.
Thank you, John Kwakusabi was say ya me shamo free Denmark. Dixon kara na tia na de acheme why was in fact it's high time we have to see NPP as a threat and enemies to the country. Ebenezer Mokto say ya good morning. I blame President Mahama because 11 months now one of those NPP criminals should have been in prison, like they will not fool around. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Obaya.
Yes, sir.
Hassan Kapsoni.
Alasa Mamintio.
Obaya, my boss, my main channel for the channel for so unpopular. And I'm a chairman for so Adam. The group be a chairman of pay. Obaya.
Yes, sir.
I know don't pray. The media in town. The year the best in town. They are cutting action. To say there's something to see. Or Pierre Hopeson Adorye Mahamano. Yamba crime crowd. Toby, I tell you, I'm a day. For so a PA, this impediment for Listener, any national. I don't know what's now about that. You go for a time, you're funny about that being, I'm a say, court of woman. No, that's not parliament. Yes, for the next, we're doing what I'm saying to you. Every man of them. Who Bama was? Kabama, what did you want to Bama? I present at them. Kabi, and then the beer, and I have the beer. I didn't play a cat. I will vote for work from her. You can't go. Not to be. Why would you think with them as a present? When you go all year.
Yeah, thank you. Yemfa nipa bemi ensana yemfa NC. Mensia a release press release. You are the kind the amana fe PK.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes, sir. Bright Bakope.
Yami ensra na no pay na onko so mo home by. The mawa official panso.
Afem come to you nyina.
Mami sia honorable courage na cafe no net of our TDC. Any honorable Alaji Apollo. Any original chairman honorable Asimo. Maybe I will be a nyame and canon papa. Nti na na don press enye ni den. The African na no ekusi sen. Ono ankasa be ono ODMP no. A otutu ansa na obe of parliament. Enye ye mpenifo a omuja ni sisi ni musa mani ko parliament a. Anka na na don planka so ko parliament. Ono kura no yesa sisi no e different nsa. So no esio Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obey mampeni ewe infa. Obi when the fundamentals are read, the exchange will expose you. Officers are win na. So what $2? Ediama RGC. $1 ni break it says. Omuko opposition na dollar and yes 17 cities. And the MPP for Munka Manu too many de wona. We had the trade down for no. SNC John Dramani Mahama. Any mammy, vice president, mammy, now no Kukwajima. A mobile told by your mind gun a you. And young woman, some tika, and the best of all SNC John Dramani Mahama. So on to Junior May. Ocean Noble to Force, Finance Minister, what to Junior May, and the economy, Najina, Honorable Sami Jefimo, and the Kano Koyata. Oh, yeah, Finance Minister, good 8 years, no. And now, Finance Minister Bia, former Finance Minister Bia, your manga namo. Ono wakotina buji. Ono we atisnya rusha.
Oh, nsha so ye fire last caller. Na ye fancy. Na ye nkwa agudie mu nsemu. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Pacha ma TV no volume no enko from mame. Hello? Hello? Debbie, I miss on no son saying camp. Pacho, what's your who TV no swa? Sa and a beba. Good morning. Hello? Debbie, or Tien who was TV no so. Or Tien, where you or the young fancy. Davison's Anna a beba. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Collins to me.
Collins Bako.
Yankupa do now to it.
Yamia don't patch on my minty.
Mate. Share. Oh, see, I am a cash ministry. You better gun of war. The two are back. I think it's similar to a bat one new papa. Only a big one was you. Yeah? So we the big people of this country. Any more than 12 hours to believe that or yet to my dinner. The captain believe how many people say, oh my God, and the cock of fat, I could say at the ceremony, and many who shape us 8 years. Share education. Oh, what can you say? The dear dynamic, and your court and joy. Free education. Ah, said it to a public dignity. I can only put the thing. Number 30, and one is policy. In nation, when a part no more to people, you see that taxpayers' money, you didn't get money, a money to the corner. No more than Mamma, Polani, or Wakasom. Then we say, no, and we see that the corner. What we say evidence about the baby, actually, I think I abandon NPP never again in this country.
Men so me da say ma yen kan eye mensia re documents yi na fame yenko agudie mo nsem so catch the kan ana ane
na me hwe
ba fa enra meeting na course but of any project screen also
it's dated 1st of December 2025. Mensia Palace, the Chief of Staff, Office of Asante PO Box 285 Kumasi, Ghana. Press release. His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Asante today rounded off his mediation effort in the Boko chieftaincy crisis with a face-to-face meeting between the contending parties at the Mensia Palace Jubilee Hall, that is Kumasi. Chief Tarana John Wuni Gruma, who is the paramount chief of the Tarana traditional area and spokesperson of the Nayin, led a 30-member delegation to represent His Majesty Na Bohugu Mahami Abdullahi Sheriga, the Nairi and overlord of the Mampurugu and the Mampurusi, while Naba Tombes Balub, who is paramount chief of Pusiga, led the delegation representing the Boko, Naba, Zuguran, Asigri, Abugrasu, Azuka II, and the Kusasi people. Honorable Cletus Avoka acted as a spokesperson for the Kusasi delegation, with Dr. Isa as spokesperson for the Nairi and the Mampurusi. Both delegations comprised of chiefs, lawyers, academians, opinion, and youth leaders. After spending several months listening to both parties present, their arguments in separate meetings, His Majesty has brought both sides to speak directly to each other in a final effort to explore a pathway to lasting resolution of this issue that have persistently undermined the peace in the Boko traditional area. The meeting was held in a cordial atmosphere with both sides emphasizing the fact that they are one people who have no reason to be at war with each other. His Majesty thanked both sides for their civility and maturity and urged them to remember that whatever the outcome of the mediation, they would have to live together as brothers and sisters. He urged the leaders to start preparing the minds of their supporters to be prepared to put to an end permanently the violence and disorder in their communities. His Majesty announced that he would submit his report with his proposal to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama in the next few days. He hoped that the President would act and convene a formal meeting of all interested parties to announce the outcome of the mediation mission. Signed, Kofi Bedu, who is the Chief of Staff at Mensia, to all media houses. And OIT, where free Otokoko so as we Mensia, and Omodiaba. And Tinina say, in Shemua, a course mediation, I was shot Otokoko, and then him from 24 shots here, 1 year between the people of Mampurusi and the Kusasis, no, Abane Wie. No, see a core, a fanani naji to Muse, 1 year, Mianom, and Omoto, Onomatanache, and near a befree mwe Piano, 1 more at the Bay Ejma. It was 1 check, and Nakume Bino to report to be a Kwakoma or Mampeni, now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Eddie Atuja. But what did ye pass? And she say, a course or any proposals or dear Guaquansono, a debate me a ye, Juma, Emma, Kusasi for, and a Mampurusi for, Atna, Ewa Asumujemo. And Pennyphonia him for no, and shall say one my bedi chief no one be prepare one my dream say ye be free me pie bia
on betena asumdwem eno ana ye nyina ye hwehwe nti ye bon pa ese Yakopon obehu ye nkra mobo no ama asumdwe aba na on say Dr. Valerie Soya former senior policy advisor to the president why or the key words be abba on say the petition akwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on Jane Mensah and the 2 deputies and they say the OSP account na me OSP no cry their office and they useless oh me so almost scrapping and kisia jabini na your problem office na na so ni fa so
ntimi ka say
more scrapping am for resources na for attorney general
yeah the office no for a purpose
na serve the purpose
the office na betimi aserve dia we cannot say you useless
and na make ka say serve enti you useless
and ye hwa de kudenti ntimi serve the purpose no na ye fa no mengu akwam na serve the purpose
na na pienti yempe office ne boy kahuru yempe mo scrap office no ne yankoya ni
but if the writing is done it will serve
na ndani ye
ebetimi
ndani the writing is not being done enti e de ne
ye eno ani say
na je say jabi na ti me fale e okodu court na judge hwebo se na ho ade ba ye so we
oye criminal law election
me wanwa office no and serve purpose bia mo scrap ne ye ho ntoye yempe e ka ye bo wo sa office ne ho no eya ka keto o lawyers ne investigators na e wo ho mo nche omungu ye attorney general offices na mo ntirem na mo decentralize AG office no to district levels ni enkoya dim de ya
when was that office established
enya na do na kofa bai and on was anti mu na one mom kwa mom nya adwuma senti na make say sa OSP office no sa idea na nya President Mahama idea on scrap free ho
but say President Mahama ne penny for etnase no mo hwe no mo feel say emwa I mean they should
bia ne say yes for ye can say after to say den yo ye de be kwa kwa fa kenofori ata be ya eje to ho twen ade yi mada da bia nkwa no ma sori ano e press conference But where Dr. Valerie Soya the Okadefa Electoral Commission and it's like Obia Kasa Mameno and then I declare President Mahama area no or the word the beach to say it is finished. Or no kwano nim the entire okay it is finished no. What I say, but these are some of the key issues all pointing it out to say you are our first electoral commissioner to churn out 3 different results for one elections. Number 2, I say you ignore precedent and decided to conduct registration only at district offices. Eh, but James, as soon as one day, pow, I dear we kaya cabre, my miss it on yet just to disenfranchise people. And no. And your daily tally of voter registration figures expose the incompetence of your team. There are to be you refuse an audit of the voter register. And I feel say you disqualify the NDC parliamentary candidate for Amenfi Central with no proper justification. Said you say my honorable Janajai ebre ye pass on a court. Ekwa ke bi man no. James aho. As a court process to lift an injunction that had been placed on an election that had already been nullified by the National Executive of the NDC was concluded on November 11, 2024, leaving barely 1 month to election day. James, I want some Dawson. You said the ball is in your court. Open get to Jenny Biana say, wow, no idea entitlements. Cause Bonia wedding a Dawson. No. All right. Catch that. So when the ball is in her court. Or incompetence. Ya lazy ya. Won't petition a borough you train with me. Ya previous FASSCE case bebem. Ya petition 10 no. Oh. Ya previous FASSCE case bebem.
Why don't they resign honorably and go?
And they made it so obvious. Oh, I didn't know no. They made it so obvious. Emma just said, "Wonder yem fiobia. Hey, Pesa Botete, Boss Wasare. Hey, oh, my baby.
John Dramani Mahama.
Aye.
Oh, the president also the Mrayejma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, President Mahama the Mrayejma. Because Missy Amen, maybe okay, it's finished and I'm sending a pack on the Emma. Because why we say what the body? Well, now I was it is finished.
Be a Shanka will buy Anka or to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the Mrabe Juma. No,
a Makai, excellent, or the Sambran with the. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah. I am Pia touching. I had address over to Tuamanike de Japan. When you're careful, now Kennedy no.
Actually, Bunupa, but one share in some can be. Because my name is Shia church. Make or you invite him to Namikon. You share by 3 times. I was printers, not sorry or code making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he said, "Yeah, the boo ma na when boo one. Yembu."
Say na make you.
He said something which is so demeaning.
Oh.
As if a journalist. Economists here work. Economists no buy dollar need it na saying. Economists na wo ni honom. And a high cost of living.
Yeah.
Na experience wo my mo. Say economists na wo ni honom. And a fuel fan go bo should call he. Say economists na wo ni honom ana some yota frache one more any bia mobrofo and then you try for school fees first year you try university tertiary institutions you try more free people with disability you try all the 4 years. Say economists now he at the comparison by now you say yeah fa Ghana ma a journalist yeah the Ghana be
yes some talk for kwe wo kunu mo mu yen
no I atem didi
e wadi yen nyina atem o I tell what did he atem? That's it. We are journalists and that's all the own self fata.
Mami kase ni jira we are.
We are want to say you.
You will group bi o Ghana ha wo ho. You will nipa bi o Ghana ha.
Oh yeah.
And Atatia has demonstrated that. Hey, too bad. It's an insult. I believe the journalists are Ghana you see it nase. Na ye baako.
Na say one besa interview no. One besa interview na ya na besa me say journalist na wadidi na tem no wasa kwetena na nimu ye interview.
Hey bad. Fa tacha be bia onim die wey. A whole lawyer. Mo fra mo ho Leonard friend, Leonard fellow, Leonard die ben. Na kwetena ho no mo ko kan asem we say ya. Na say beauty frache.
But I am nwanwa say. At the current stage any current state or no, they still don't value the power of the media. Media, we can make and not make you. If you don't know. Yeah, we can make and not make you. Dare us. Nanado ne baumia. Amamo trokana no mubu ani ye de TV ni radio so no munim se bia ye yomo. Media contributed, I can make me account authority say 50% of senior elections no ebeko enti tena ho na didi yatem some mo fa party ni ma journalists mo de be ma economists enti mo economists no ni on ye wurade